Hello, viewers. This is Say-La-Vee. We are back with episode 3 of our All the Mods 6 Let's Play series. If we look behind us, we can see that cyan, turquoise, greenish, bluish, whatever waypoint. That waypoint signifies this dungeon. We've changed the name of it because I have decided after some thought that we are going to be leaving this place. We are going to go find a new home. We're going to go find a new land to conquer that does not have a massive dungeon in the way of our mine. I also know that there are a lot of biomes in this world, and I would like to try and explore them. So what we are going to do is I'm going to clear out some of the stuff in my inventory, figure out what we should and should not bring with us on a long-term journey, possibly even farm some food or something real quick. I'm not sure if there is... Oh. Sorry for that pause. I have developed a cough, and every once in a while I'm probably going to have to cut so I can cough and continue talking. Anyway, I was checking if there was some sort of apple tree or anything. I guess I can... Well, if I spell right, we can check if there is some sort of apple tree. Pam's Harvest Crab does have an apple sapling. And I can technically craft that because I have 9 apples. So, we place this down here. Oh, I've been playing a Skyblock pack, which I'm considering starting a series on. I think running 2 series and alternating between the 2 might be interesting. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the idea, though I have been really enjoying All the Mods 7 to the Sky, which is obviously a Let's Play pack based off of floating in the air. And with an actual quest book that kind of pushes you in a certain direction, I think it might be better for YouTube even. So this one might be a every other week kind of thing, or I'll do 2 episodes a week, one of them one series and one the other. I do know that there are some configurations in that mod pack that are a lot better than this one, so I will put in the thought process, or I will put in the consideration to what we are going to do moving forward here. But as of right now, let's try and grow this tree maybe, and I'm going to farm some apples, get my stuff ready for an adventure, and I will meet you guys as soon as I have that all figured out. Bye. Alright, so I just wanted to bring you guys back real quick. I'm making a drying basin. I figured instead of killing things to get leather, we can actually take some rotten flesh, stick it inside here, and then once that is complete, right now, that actually turns into leather. So this is going to be a good way to get leather. It's free because all we have to do is kill zombies, and those are way easier to find than cows. I'm going to use this leather right now. I think that's the 4 that we need. Okay, so all we need is string and a chest. So let me figure out how we are going to get string. Unless Nihilo's in here. It is not, so we can't do a string tree. I did make a crude repair kit here, which is just some templates and iron. That's going to increase our total repair efficiency by 5%, but it doubles the amount of repair material that we can carry. So I've got one of these now too, so when we go on a trip here, our silent gear stuff won't suffer so much. I'm going to go try and find... Ooh, there's a cobweb tree over there. Let's run over there real quick. This apple tree is just sitting here for now. I came down here, there was a squid, apparently that had died at some point, and its ink sacs were on the ground, so I took advantage of that situation, and don't do that. And I snagged up the ink sacs, because the drying basin requires some black dye, as you may have noticed. And I have not seen a squid spawn since. Okay, guys, so we are back here. I ran across there. I had to cough, so I figured I'd pause for a second. But we came back from here. I have the string required to make this backpack. So if we go up here, open up our curios, there's actually a backpack slot. And then while we are wearing that, we get this cool model and the ability to press B and open up a backpack. So in there, we will put our crafting stations, our crude kits, and possibly some extra tools just in case. That's probably where I'm going to keep a lot of my extra food. But again, for now, a rib bone. Makes more of those. And then for that, it makes more of those. So let's hope this is enough to actually, I want to show you guys where this apple tree is going to grow. Yeah, we can do this and spend a whole bunch of this bone meal getting a whole bunch of apples. And then I'm hoping that these apples can be, with Pam's Harvest Craft or something, turned into like an apple juice. Yeah, look at that. That gives a lot of saturation. That's what that's called. We can also do this, which is a fulfilling meal. That's just the juicer. That's bricks. I don't know if we have any clay. Let's go over here. Shovel time. Oh, I was holding the wrong button. I was holding shift. Okay, so we have done that. Let's go up our ladder here. I will throw 4 of these after I do this. I will throw 4 of those. Oh, wait. I definitely just wasted some resource there, but whatever. No big deal. We're going to get 4 of those. We're going to make a juicer. Then we're going to make some apple juice and see what terrible things we can concoct. We're back. So guys, we are back. I just realized something. While I was waiting for these bricks to finish cooking, I was looking at the uses for the apple, and I realized that 8 apples turns into 1 juice, and that is not a super great use of our resources. Digging further through here, it looks like there are some ways that we can put apple sprouts on like any other tree, which is helpful. But I noticed more importantly that up here we can use the quartz grindstone and turn apples or any forage flower plant into flour. And then we can use that flour to make bread. And bread seems like it's a much better use of our resources than these apples. Because this is, 2 hunger and 2.4 saturation. Okay, and this is 5 hunger and 6 saturation. So we're basically doubling the effectiveness of our apple. And really at not a massive cost. So I'm going to take these bricks and make our juicer anyway, just to say that we've done so. Now, if we go here and we find the quartz grindstone, all we're missing is a wooden gear. Need to do that. And then with the grindstone, we're also going to need one of these levers, or the wooden crank, sorry. Let's do this and get that. So we just completed a quest, it looks like, in Applied Energistics, which is nice. No rewards there. I already did that one. Certus Quartz Crystal, we need to get the charged. Meteorite Compass, Flux Crystal. That's a rabbit hole we don't need to climb down right now. But if we place this here, place this on top of it, I'm going to start punching away at this until, right clicking, so I guess it's not punching. I'm going to start rotating this stick in such a way that we get flour out of our apples, and then I'm going to cook those pieces of flour over here, and I'll meet back with you once all of our bread's done cooking, and then we can get out of here. What a sad and lonely time as we sit here waiting for our bread to cook with the rain and the peaceful yet depressing music in the background. Just a sad Minecraft explorer for today. Waiting. Oh, look, you can see how much time is left and everything just by crouching. What an interesting little find. So our bread here is done cooking. We've got all 15 pieces. We haven't even eaten bread yet, so this will start assisting in hearts for our bar down here. And I noticed that we had 4 iron ore and a grindstone. So I'm actually going to smelt down the 4 that turned into 8 iron, and then actually upgrade this backpack of ours. That way, stop hitting the wrong buttons. That way we can kind of leave this place in the best situation that we can possibly make for ourselves. And from there, oh, that's the cat. Okay. I don't trust that that stuff won't like get lost in the upgrade process. But with an upgraded backpack, we can definitely go a lot further and be a lot more confident in our ability to bring stuff back if we want to, or even move stuff like we had mentioned before. So I will meet you guys back on the road, most likely. So we are back here, just wandering past spawn now. I did make our iron backpack, so that is on our back currently. And I stepped outside and thought, where should we go? I have decided that this is the direction we are walking. We are going to go east, and we are going to like it until we find something that we either hate and turn around, or until we ow, was hurt, or until we find something that appeals or is appealing, I guess. So I will join you guys back once I have found something worth note. It does look like we're approaching a new biome up here. So we are about to leave the seasonal taiga and enter... Oh, there's a cow. Looking for one of those earlier. Assuming this here's just your standard river biome. Nothing fancy there. Oop. Yep. And this location is the grasslands. Okay. Well, we'll keep walking and I'll let you know what I find. Staring straight in the air, we can see this. A new waypoint has formed. There's an AE2 meteor right there, a witch over there apparently, and an outpost for the illagers. So I left a mark there. I haven't traveled very far, just almost to the other side of this grasslands. I figured that was something worth noting, so I put it down and I figured I would show you. But I will continue my journey eastward and will return after a brief message, or whatever the TV would say, I guess. Okay, so I've been running for a moment now and I managed to stumble across, we've got 700 blocks since the last clip. I found a seasonal forest below us, so I started to move northward, and I found this Menglin biome. Meneglin, I don't know what it actually is, but there is a very interesting natural structure here with a weird mountain that kind of closes this area in, and I think this might be a cool location for, like, a cool possible location for a base. The grass isn't really my favorite color ever, but I like the water color. I'll try and find, it looks like there's a couple of pools around here. Base 1, question mark. I'll try and find a good piece of water here. It does look like we have another one of these things, which there's nothing but a villager downstairs. Actually, that being said, oh wait, there's not a villager downstairs. Okay, so they're not all like that. Good to know. I was gonna say if there was a villager downstairs, we would steal the I would steal the golden apple out of it. But yeah, the water's a very nice, pretty light blue color. It's a little dark right now where it's nighttime, but I do appreciate this. So this is number 1 spot. I'm going to continue heading north, I do believe, and I'll again meet back with you guys once I find a biome that might have some sort of interesting appearance. I'm going to, however, probably die to the skeleton on camera. Alright. That didn't feel good. There's a spider. I guess we'll fight this guy. Hey, don't do that to me. Okay, we got a rare air shard. Or raw air shard, sorry. Alright, well, I will see you guys momentarily. So we are back. I haven't really made it that far from the base location, only 200 blocks. I was running from some monsters and I stumbled into this cute little village. There's a couple of buildings here and I thought that's all it was, but it goes down this hill and it's got this really cool appearance to it where it kind of shows, I mean, of course there's a dungeon right in the center of it. because we're not allowed to have nice things. Okay. Yeah, so that's not fun. Okay, well, I guess let me make my way back there. I'm gonna sleep first. Let me make my way back there and I'll join you shortly. Okay, so we made our way back. I'm a little offended. This iron golem really did just kind of look at us and say no. Now that we're back, we can remove this. Let me get my key. Where is the iron grave? It's over here. Okay. So there's that. I noticed now that I could have shown you guys the color of that water because I had torches. But let's activate this one here. Let's go to the north side of it. Let's do this. Let's do River Village. If we shift right click the waystone with an open hand, we can rename that. Let's name that River Village. And now we can warp between the two. Yeah, so apparently there is a dungeon here. I don't really want to live near one, especially if it's going to be large. What kind of trees are these? Cypress. This is a really cool area. These trees are really kind of a pain in the butt, though. I don't know if it would be worth trying to clear these out enough to live here. Living next to here would be cool in this village. But anyway, I guess I'm going to continue wandering, see what I can and cannot find, and then I'll be back with you guys shortly. All right, so bringing everybody back, this is the village that we were in. I've just kind of run that cypress swampland region, kind of spread. I ran straight through it. Turns into a shrublands, and then here we had a little Sierra Valley, which was interesting. I saw the terracotta and wanted to know what that was. Continuing north here, we just ran into something here. It's quite curious. It's telling me that there's a sign, or it's telling me that there's something 800 blocks that way. Normally that means that it's a village, and we haven't gone that way yet. So if there is a village this way, which I don't doubt it, I know that those things point towards villages. But if there is a village over here, I would like to activate its waypoint, figure out if it's in a new biome or not. If not, then I guess we'll just keep heading. I think my ultimate goal is to where this is spawn. I kind of want to circle out and around, and then maybe we can find some stuff in here, because we can't actually see. Down here it tells you what the biome is that you're hovering over, but we can't see it if there's no map uncovered. Some of the older versions of Journey Map allowed you to, and it was quite cheaty for situations like that. But anyway, we're going to continue this way, see if we can't find a village and what biome it's in. So we're back. I'm stumbling now into a village. I kind of guessed where that waypoint was. I think when I turned around to check how far away it was, I was like 500 blocks. I've never seen one point so far. I didn't realize that they could tell you 800 blocks there's something. But we did run into something. The Baobab Savanna does actually spawn or span around this kind of desert. There were spots up here where we were at Y99. Like, look at this. Down on the bottom here. That one peak right there. Look down here. That one peak is 102. It's pretty high up there. Oh, it looks like right there. We have another meteor. Now these villages are huge, which means that there's probably always going to be a golem. There are ocelots everywhere. Maybe they are just cats now, I don't know. Somebody rang the bell, it seems. Where is... oh, there it is. Okay. Let's change this to Baobab. I don't know if I spelled... I did spell Baobab Village. And that house is burning down over there. Cool. Go to the north side of it, because that's what we like to do. Baobab village. Do like an orangey color. Go in here. We are going to remove that one. All right. Cool. Oh, this area. I see a chest, so we might as well look at it. Oh, there's two of them in here. Manuscripts. I don't know what those manuscripts do. I'll take them because I doubt we're really going to be back here much. That is interesting. That is an ice and fire bestiary. Oh, this is like a full-on ice and fire kind of place, huh? That is cool to know. Yeah, because these are copper coins. I didn't know that's how you crafted those. I was guessing. Cool. I'm not really in the mood, excuse me, to look into that right now. But it's cool to know that it's there. Let's go take a peek over here. Actually, you know what? We're not going to bother. I'm going to continue west, because I wanted to start circling around spawn, see what we can find. And yeah, hopefully this Baobab Savannah will end and we'll find something a little bit more interesting. So we're back here. I found another Mangling biome. Or maybe it is the same one. Not quite sure. Oh, let's do this. I have 2 levels here. We can do Alchemist. Oh. Well, I was hoping that it would just tell me potion duration. Good enough. Not to consume a tablet. Scroll duration. Discretion? Not sure what that does. Chance to find rare structures. Let's do that one. Chance to find rare structures. Alright. This music is overbearing, to say the least. I was complaining that it was quiet, and now I'm complaining that it's too loud. Anyway, I found a Mangling that's connected to a warm beach and has a nice view over there. And I feel like looking out this way is actually pretty cool. On top of that, there is a natural cave here that I have not jumped into. F3A to reload the chunks. I don't know why the map isn't drawing this area, but hopefully we can figure that out. But I do think that this area is an interesting spot. So we are going to mark it as spot number 2. Base 2. We have base 1. Let's change it so they're consistent. Edit this. Put a question mark on the back of it. Alright. So now that we have questioned our second location, let's continue on, I suppose. By golly, is that tall. Oh, I even brought you guys back in quick enough so we could watch this waterfall finally hit the ground. I haven't made it very far from base 2. Can't actually see. Anyway, yeah, so we've made it an okay distance out and around here, but we found snow. So we do know that if there are temperate zones, that this wet one is slowly changing into a cold one. But this mountain is massive. Like, I'm at Y94 right now because we're just above water. And that's huge. Like, that's approaching build limit. Does this place interest me? Not really. I feel like it's going to be too cold for it to pique my interest as an actual base location. Oh my, but there is that over there. Hop into our boat. Oh, okay. Game has decided that we are to be in the water. Okay, so we made our way out of that hole. This is awesome. This is a wonderful find, actually, because this means that there is a crystal under here. And crystals are very important. Yeah. Visio collector crystal. There's also a chest back here in the corner. I'm sure there's constellation paper in there. There might be. There isn't. Okay. Alright. Well, good to know that there is an actual... what is this? What is this called? Astral sorcery? I think. Astral Sorc Crystal. Alright. Well, we made our way around this massive mountain. I'm going to keep going, though. I haven't really found anywhere. I'm starting to think that base location 2 might actually be where we kind of settle our roots for now. We're approaching 25, 26 minutes in this episode. And, oh, there's another one over here. I don't want it to go much longer than 30. And to think that we haven't made very much like actual pack progress in this amount of time makes me a little disappointed in myself. But I know that it's for a good cause. We're definitely not just like giving up or anything. We are actually trying to find where we want to live. So there's another one of these with a hole in the side of it and a zombie. I feel like I should mark this one too, just because I'm that kind of person. It's going to meld in. Astral Sorc Crystal. Let's do that. Okay. We're going to go into Waypoint Manager. We are going to turn off that one and that one. I'm going to turn off the villages for now. Leave on that. Turn off that and that. Okay. We've only got those to go up. So we're 1,000 blocks away from the village. Or from base 2. 2,600 away and 19 from spawn. So I'm going to keep going. If I don't find anything else of interest, I will meet you guys probably back home. And do a cool little something to wrap up the episode. Possibly not cool, but we could start moving some of our resources over. I don't want to fight that werewolf, even though it's fighting that bee. I don't want to get shot at by the skeleton. That's a ghost. Oh, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Okay, that guy had a very large spear, and I've fought those before, and they hurt. And I cannot heal because my frosty hearts. This is sketchy. Modded Minecraft is for sure getting harder when it comes to the combat difficulties. Oh, this is perfect. Now we can waypoint. Or well, not waypoint, but waystone. I'm going to make a waypoint. Yeah, I'm just stumbling over myself. Okay, so I will contact you momentarily. There's another astral sorcery right there. So, yeah. I'll be back. So I wanted to bring you guys back for this. I just placed the waypoint right there like I have been doing on the northern side of the waystones. There's just a random waystone here. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. These are like not super fun to craft by the looks of it. So the fact that we just have one of these is massive. That means that we can kind of carry around a waypoint in like our back pocket. And we can teleport back and forth from location to location. Which, oh geez, not a stray. Okay. And more of those. Okay, where's my bow? Aha, speedy boy. Okay. So with a waystone of our own, we can actually kind of go back and forth. Judging by what I'm not finding, I think we're going to head back home. I think there's a village close to the base location 2. If there is, we'll use that waystone for now to go back and forth and try and move some stuff around. But I think that that's actually where we're going to settle. So I will start collecting stuff from the dungeon location that we started in right by spawn, and slowly start moving our stuff over here. Yeah, so that's the village. Yep, so I'm going to start bouncing around, try and get some stuff moved over, at least before the end of the episode. And I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back here in the Menglin. And I have gotten all of our stuff moved over. And believe it or not, on my journey back and forth, we just kind of ran straight this way. On our way back and forth, we found over here, I think. I went this way because I could see off in the distance this like rainbow forest. But right here on the shoreline, there's another just random waystone. So I actually had an extra one to where we could connect it here to the dungeon, and we could bounce our way back and forth between them. So for now, we are going to turn off the dungeon number. We are going to rename this one to Home Sweet Home. We're going to go home. And now, I do believe that we're going to have some work ahead of us, turning this place into something that we want to call home. I'm excited to start going underground and getting resources so we can actually start pushing our way forward here. Digital storage is at the top of the bucket list. But there's a lot of mods in here that I'm not sure what to do with. It'll be interesting to maybe try and fumble our way through these magic mods, but I think a lot of it is just going to be kind of, let's just play the game, have fun, see how many episodes we can squeeze out of this, and maybe this will turn out to be a little better than I was hoping. So it's nice to say that we actually have a place that's interesting that we want to call our own. And I appreciate you guys for joining me on the journey. So do please leave a like or a dislike if you thought that there was something wrong with the video. Leave a comment to let me know any of your opinions down below, or just to say hi. And again, this is Say-La-Vee, and we're logging off. But I will see you next time. Have a good night, have a good evening, have a good morning, whatever it is for you. Bye-bye.